Hey there, in this video I'm going to show you fascial releases that are going to benefit the diaphragm. Basically our diaphragm tissue is right here in the middle of the body, and all that fascia connects to our pelvic floor all the way up into the shoulders. So releasing this is really going to free up the whole trunk, that abdominal area, get a little more connected with pelvic floor and release shoulder tension as well. So let's get started. Begin by laying on the back on your mat. We'll have the knees bent here. We're going to begin with breathing. Inhale, expand collarbones, rib cage, belly. Even feel the pressure into the pelvic floor. And then exhale, belly sinks, rib cage sinks, collarbones sink. Inhale, lift collarbones, rib cage, belly, all the way to pelvic floor. Exhale, begin to feel the breath leave the body. Belly comes close, rib cage comes close, collarbones come close. Inhale, expand rib cage, belly, all the way to pelvic floor. Exhale, feel the belly sink, rib cage sink, collarbone sink. Just addressing this entire fascial layer here that's connected with the diaphragm. So here we're going to transition to our first diaphragm release. I have a ball that I'm going to place under the belly. Now this ball is squishy. You can see I just pressed onto it, and I'm going to place it right under my belly button here, right into the middle of the tummy. So I'm kind of between the bottom ribs and the pubic bone with the ball apex right at my belly button. And here I'm going to do the same type of breathing that I just warmed up with. Now, if you've never laid on a ball like this before, it can be really uncomfortable at first. If you're having a lot of discomfort, try to inhale, hold your abdominals in, kind of tighten them up like you're engaging your deepest abdominals, and then release. And after you do that a few times, you may start to feel more comfortable here. Even though this ball is soft, it feels kind of uncomfortable the first time you try this. So I'm just deeply inhaling here and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Every time I'm inhaling, I am trying to do that deep belly breath that we did in the warm-up a moment ago. So I'm almost breathing into that ball as it's here on my stomach, applying soft pressure. Now I'm wiggling side to side. So after you've held for about 8 breaths or so, you can begin to move side to side and see if you discover any tightness from one side to the other. Just simply massaging the fascial tissue like this is really beneficial. Now I'm lifting up here. I'm going to move into the next fascial release position, and this one's going on my xiphoid process. If you just palpate where your bottom 2 ribs come together, I'm kind of placing the ball there. Now this one, just like the other one, can feel super uncomfortable, if not even more. So to begin, inhale. As you exhale, think drawing your ribs together and firing through those upper abdominals, and then inhaling to release that. After a few of those contractions, you may start to feel a little more comfortable here. And just out of experience, some clients of mine definitely get that feeling of needing to throw up, or just like a terrible feeling when they have the ball here. So if it's too much, back off and try again another time, but you can kind of explore this one and see how things are feeling for you. After I'm starting to feel comfortable here, I'm then just moving into that natural breathing, that deep, long breath, feeling that rib cage expansion. And as I'm exhaling, the rib cage is closing back in. I'm trying to take the longest breaths I can, just like the warm-up. We want to breathe all the way through the entire trunk, even to the pelvic floor. This is going to twist the side trunk here. So I lay on it first, and then you literally kind of spin around the ball. Don't let the ball move. It's almost like as if you're taking the side of your shirt and just twisting the shirt. You want the ball to kind of grab your skin and your shirt and twist the whole skin there on the side, getting a really nice sideways fascial release. Our obliques over on the side and our lats are all around the rib cage here. So we really want that release and tension so that the rib cage can expand and close back in between my bottom rib and my hip. And then I'm going to spin around as far as feels comfortable. This one I found quite uncomfortable for my body, this twisting here. So I didn't go super far. Listen to your body and see what feels comfortable as you're rotating. And still, I'm just finding those deep breaths. And then I'm going to untwist myself. Oop, not yet. There we go. Untwist all the way around. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you find these fascial techniques very helpful. If you liked this video, go ahead and hit like, share it with your friends, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any new information. See you next time. Linked up below, I have information on the fascial tissue and on pelvic floor, so if you click those links, you can find further information on those.